Okay, so we will continue our object class. We completed until character count last time. This is part of section B, object. So let's look at here. 06 B object exercise. We have done this one. Now we will work on letter map, right? What the question is about? Write a function letter map. Okay, it's recording. Good. Write a function letter map that accepts a string and object as an argument. The function should return a version of the string where characters that appears as a key in objects are replaced with their corresponding value. Okay, so what is the return, right? Return a version of a string. The function should return. Always look for the output, right? What is the output of the function? That is a string, some different version of a string, right? So what we have to do, where the character that appears as a key in object. So what is the key here? Y, O, K. These are the key, right? So if that is the key, then we have to grab that value and replace this string. So Y, S, Y. So in place of Y, we're going to put this value I. Look at S, I, M, B. Okay, O is a key here. So that is A, right? A, L, I, and C is a key. So we have K. Symbolic. I mean, you get the point now, right? So this is a string. We have to grab each character, then compare inside this object if there is a key or not. If there is a key, then just grab that value and update to our new string, right? So just add to the new string. Okay, so that's the clear cut. Let's do this. So I'll just quickly write the function cons letter map, and I have a string and the object, two property or parameter, because you are passing string and you have a object. So this will be stored in string variable, the first, and this is the second data object will store in the object variable, or what you call that property, right? Parameter. So my answer will be string. Let new str equal to empty string. Of course, I need to grab each character here. So how I'm gonna get that? So for loop I is less than string dot length I plus plus. Very simple. Let first character or character of string I, right? We can get the character, can we? And then we can check if this object has own property character. Okay, what I'm doing here now, we have done this. This is the object, and we'll check this object has own property called S or maybe Y or sometimes M. So we are checking, right, if this character is the property of this object. What we get true or false? Let's check, right? Let's go to the now. I will show you. Let's go here. Why not? Okay. So if I go to the console and I just add this object, right? Object. And object dot has own property. Look at this. right? Has own property, and I will pass y. For example, I will pass string y. What I will get, true or false? So it did not give me answer, right? Has own property. So unexpected token, I don't know what is that unexpected token. Right? We can pass the character, and we should get true or false. Okay, so it should return some value, right? But we not get. I don't know why. If object, let's put it here, dot has own property, and we can pass this y, and let's close this if, and let's put that. So we get undefined, right? So we can just put it maybe. Oh, let's put here uh, console. Oh god, console.log, maybe something, right? Let's make it yes, or maybe 5. Okay, so let's run this. So see, we get 5, right? Why? Because this y is the key here. That is true. This condition is true. That's why it returned console log 5. If I go back and put here, maybe let's make it b, right? Okay, I don't have that in the object, so I will get it didn't return anything, no console log, right? See, undefined, because b is not the part of this object. I think that is clear. So object has own property, so always make sure the name is correct. O capital P capital property, right? And this is y or s y m b o. I mean, this will change, right, when the loop repeat. Okay, if that is the case, if this is true, let's say we found the character, this is true. Now the thing we have to do is uh, new string plus equal to what, the value, because this character is inside the object, so we must get that value. So how are we going to get that? Object square bracket character. Remember, this character is a variable. It is holding something like this, let's say y. Just imagine y, right? This is a y, and y is here. So the object y, that's the key. We will get here the I value, we get I. This will return the value, right? That is I. Now you are adding that I to this string here, so it will go something like this. Clear? I will be added, right? Not the character, but the I will be added. Else, let's say if that is false, then new string, we just add the character, same character. In this case is s, right? Because s is not here, so that condition will be false. So we go to the else part and add that character. Done. Yeah, so I will remove this one, and once we done with the loop, we're gonna return new string. Let's check. So you can see now, right? That's the answer. SIMBALICCXLPPAL right? See that? So write a function most common letter that accepts a string as an argument. The function should return the character that appears most frequently in the string. You can assume that there are no ties. Assume that there are no ties. Okay. So most frequently character BUI all is one time ILD I is twice, right? So we're gonna return I. S here how many times? One, two times. S. So basically saying there is no tie, right? There will be no character twice. I mean two time or three time. No tie, right? Always there will be either something one time or three time or two time or four time. Okay? But same, I mean different character, not the same time. Not like S and H twice. No, that's the question said. So the largest or most frequently appearing character we have to return. I think that is so how, right? So first we have to loop through this. Then you make a count of each character. Then you figure out which has the highest value, right? And then return that character. Oh, okay. So that would be a little long. Let's see if we can solve this easily. Const most common. So we're gonna write function, just getting a string, correct? Then I mean, what we can do, right? Let's loop through this and first build the count, okay? And store in object. The B will be the string. Okay, I'll show you here, right? Let's call it obj empty object, okay? Something like that. B will appear one time, and then U will be the key appear one time. So we have to make a count, okay? Something like that, right? I is a key twice, right? Because you cannot have the same key twice, okay? The key will be always different, right? So all this character we're gonna build the key and value, but if any of the key has a more than one time, we're gonna just increase the value, okay? So same, I think same thing we have done before, right? Almost same thing. How you read and find the largest number from here. Yes, same function we can use. Okay, but character count, right? Letter mapping, yeah, I think that's the one. So here was, okay, here was just a count character. Same function, okay, same thing we can do. Okay, we can do same, right? So we can just take this, right? But okay, I will write it, okay, no problem. You can call it object, new object, whatever, does not matter. You loop through your string. So all this we know, right? Already we get the character now from this string. So let's say you have B here, okay? Then you will check if this B is inside here. How are you going to do that? If this object has own property, okay? If that is true, if this object has own property that is true, then you're gonna increase the count. Obj square bracket character plus equal to 1. Okay, you can do that. Else, if that character is not the key of this object, key, right? Like if it's not here already, if it's not there, right? Let's say A is not there already, then you have to add it. So how you gonna add? Object dot, right? So because this character in form of variables, object square bracket character equal to 1. All right. So now let's console log this object, right, first, and see what we get. Console.log object, because we want to see our result, okay, from this three function call. Let's do that. I mean, we can just return, no need to console log, just return, because we have console log below, right? So F5. All right. So can you find the answer here? So here is I twice, the rest is one time, right? And you have the S2 here 2 times and P 2 times. Oh, E is 3 times here. Okay, so you're gonna get E 3 times. So that's the ISE, the answer, right? So we have something to work on right now. So here our object, just you just have the data ready, okay? Just have to figure out how to find the largest value, right? How are you gonna do that? So I mean, you can write the whole thing here or create separate function, break it down to different functions, right? You can select key equal to 0, let index, right, or not key, a key equal to string, because we're going to return this key, the sp whatever, right, that key, and the value key equal to, make it 0 for now. Then you have to loop through this object, right? How you going to do that? For let key or property in our object, that's the object here, that's the object. Okay, so we have key. Now we'll compare. Okay, if the value is less than obj square bracket key. Remember, this key is this b, so obj this b, you're gonna get this value 1. Next time you get 1, like that. If that is less, if this value is less than this one, then you just change it, v equal to obj key. You can do that. And also you change the key, right? Also you change the key, so key equal to just key, this one, that's the key. Done. So this process will repeat until the last item. Then finally, right, after the loop is done, you return your key, right? Okay, because there will be the key which has the largest value. Done. I believe it will work fine. So let's see. ISE, got that? All right. Let's solve one more. One. How many left here? Two. Right. Let's complete this. So the question is saying write a function word replace. Okay. The last time was the character replace. This time the whole word replace. Right? That accepts sentence, string, and object as argument. So same thing. We have the whole sentence and the object as an argument. The function should return a new sentence where words that are key of the object are replaced with their corresponding values. The key, like never, right? So I never will be replaced, never will replaced with always. I always take naps during the day. So day is the key, will replace with weekend. So I always take naps during the weekend. Good to go. So we can write a function, not function, let's do the expression. Cons. So we have sentence of string and object. So I have to, right? I have to take this each word and check here how I can do that. Remember, when you have word like this or sentence like this and you need each word, you first convert that into array. Let array equal to string dot split, like that. So here you have the array, right? I can console log and show you. Just let me show you that. Okay, F5. You see that the park is closed. So I miss. Oh, I never take nap during the day. Right? Yeah, this is converted to array now. I have an array to work on. If you have array, right? How you gonna get each element? For loop. So let's get the word, right? Word equal to array I. You know. Now you will check if this object has own property, and that property will be word. So this word is in the key here, like never, day, like that. If that is true, then okay. So now I need to store, right? I need to store each word, this thing somewhere where I can store now. So I think I will just create a let new array equal to empty array, because I have to store many words. So I must put in the storage like array. If that's the case, let's say this is true, then I will call new array dot push, and what I will push, object square bracket word. This is the object square bracket variable. Means what? You are passing this key, the never. This word is never. Object never. I will get always. That will be the value here. Push to the new array. Else, if my if block is false, then I will just call the new array and push the word. Straightforward, word. Let's say this condition did not make false. Okay, then you just push that word. For example, I is not here, so you just push the I to your new array. Now let's console log the new array, right? Or why not return it? Return new array, because you have console log on the bottom. You have console log here, so this will give you, the whole thing will give you the new array, right? F5. So see, I always take naps during the weekend. Look at that. I change that never to always and days to weekend. You can see. So that's how it works. But I need a string. So dot join and join it at space, with space, right? Now run again. And that's my answer. You can compare here, right? Okay, looks fine to me. So let's do it one more, and then we're gonna stop for today. Get average is, so what that means, average is, uh okay. So name, what is that? Write a function, get average is function that accepts an average, accepts an array of objects representing people, right? The function should return the average age of the people. What is that? Average age, right? Okay, so basically what he's saying is write a function get average age. Function should accept an array of objects. Okay, so we have array, right, with many objects like this. Okay, so from this object we just have to get the age and add it together and return that age. So there is four people, so their age will be sum up, and then the, you divide by 4. That 4 will be the length of the array, right? This array has 4 items, so length is 4. You divide by 4 and you're gonna get the average age answer. Okay, that is all. So we can do that. I mean, in this case, right, if we have to just deal with the age property, but we need to grab each element, right, and then get the age. So how are we gonna do that? Const get average age equal to function. So we are having array of object. Okay, so I mean, we can get each. Okay, let age equal to right now 0. Let's make storage for age, right? For loop, let I equal to 0. I is less than array dot length I plus plus. Correct. So let I equal to 0. I less than array dot length I plus plus. So this, I mean, I can get each object, each element now, right? How? So let obj, my element here is object. That's why I call it object, not word or character. Object equal to array I got it. And then I will call it age plus equal to object. I mean, you can just call this age like that, because we know we have the age inside here, right? Or you can call it something like this, age. That is also fine. So that will give you the value 36, 85, 41, 85, like that. Next time, whatever here, right? That's okay. So that's fine, right? So we have the total age here. Now return age divided by array.length. So no matter how many objects are here inside the array, if you do array.length, you get the total count. So this is the total age. Okay, let's call it total, right? Total age, and we can add it to total age. And then here will be same thing. I mean, just changing the variable name, right? Total age, and that's the average you get back. So let's run that. We have 61.75, and here is the mistake. Okay, this will be 68. Just type a mistake, right? That's 60. Good, I hope so. So yeah, so this is for your weekend, guys. On the weekend you can work. So tomorrow I will finish the C part. Okay, now we have one more part left. You're gonna see C. how many are here? One, two, three, four. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we can do it tomorrow. Let me stop.